I'm already planning on buying this game. I haven't ordered it yet, but at the end of the day, I'm probably more. I'm more into like the story of it. Like I'm gonna want to like know what actually happens story wise from a Star Wars perspective. But
It's because you're not a video game nerd.
I'm not as big of a video game nerd as you, and I'm not as good at video games
fun.
as you. So I mean, I know that games like this have settings where you can put it on. Like the easy setting is basically just like watching the story happen. You just need to move your
You don't have to
character
do
from A to B,
anything.
and it's you
just gotta not die.
Yeah, you gotta try to die. So that'll probably be my my setting. I'll probably end up doing a playthrough.
Well,
we'll stream it on Twitch or something. Maybe we'll do it on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what this launch trailer. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order launch trailer. Nice. Okay, so that's a Inquisitor.
Oh, it's just so real.
You've lost.
Probe droid.
Okay,
so this is
Jedi survivors. Now, they know who you are.
Oh. Nice.
I can't change the past.
You
Nice.
Jedi.
But
I'm not a fan of his look. I would like it to be customizable, but
Cal Kestis.
you probably just get to like change the color of your lightsaber.
You will always struggle.
Her eyes still bother me.
Yeah, they're bulgy. It's
Nice. The lightsaber
human.
combat looks awesome. Okay, so that was a pretty quick trailer.
Yeah, but kind of a lot was going on.
That was all new stuff, though.
Sorry.
Yeah, we have a PlayStation 4, so that's, I mean... I can't hate on Xbox because I've never owned one. I've never actually...
like the controller.
Yeah, it's the controller.
It's like a child's. Anyway.
Yeah, it looks fun. I'm getting it.
Yeah, the lightsaber game, the lightsaber part looks...
Yeah, this
really
actually
good.
seemed like it focused a lot on the gameplay. I'm still not
the
entirely
combat,
sure
yeah,
how
all
much
the
story
combat
is
looks
going to
good.
happen in this. Like, I don't know if he's going to be...
Do we know if that character with the bulgy eyeballs is...
She's a Jedi like he is. Or at least that's my understanding.
Okay, but...
We haven't seen her with a lightsaber, but my understanding is they're
okay,
both...
yeah, but you don't know if it's supposed to be like somebody that's like a...
No, I don't know what her name is. Maybe she's ex-Jedi. I mean, everybody's ex-Jedi at this point in the story because it's... The Inquisitors are the people that are hunting down all the remaining Jedi. We've never heard of Cal Kestis before this, so... I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume he doesn't make it. That maybe he dies in the end one way or another, because otherwise, if there were Jedis roaming free, they would play a role in some of the other movies. This is supposed to be right after Order 66.
Yeah,
though,
you
so...
don't think they would just create a character just you're having somebody to play instead of giving you like,
or at least a Jedi.
Oh, here, play Obi-Wan Kenobi. Instead of doing that, they just create somebody that you can play through. You see the storyline, but he's not necessarily a real person.
Yeah.
He's just a character you play. It's just a video game character.
Yeah. And I know, like, a lot of games that involve melee combat, it's usually been kind of rudimentary. Like, we're big Skyrim fans. And you have to admit, the melee combat in that game is very, like... It's weird, like, when you go to swing, it's, like, delayed.
It lags big time.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag. Like, this, at least from what we've seen in this, it looks like some of the lightsaber combat is, like, on point.
Well, games now are like that. Like, you have to remember when Skyrim came out.
Yeah.
I know there's newer, updated versions.
So one of the things I'm not really good at with video games is, like, memorizing, like, right back to, like, Mortal Kombat and all those games where you had to, like, memorize button combinations in order to do, like, there's so many different moves.
You should be good at that because we play Vice City, like, the health code.
Even that, the health codes.
The weapon code for the good weapons, to be more specific.
You punch those in so many times, though, that just becomes muscle memory.
Yeah, but you still remember them. You still, like...
Yeah. I'm looking at this lightsaber combat and, like, wow, a lot of that, it looks like that there's a lot of finesse involved. And you might actually there might be a learning curve when it comes to a lot of
No, I think you're just going to be able to fucking punch the buttons and...
It's true.
It'll be fine.
Like, how much of it is going to be animated, and how much is it... Like, I know a lot of PlayStation games, even, like, The Last of Us, there's a lot of... It's like a combination of cinematic and gameplay where you're kind of watching it happen and all you have to do is, like, press the square button or whatever. And
a lot of games do that, but...
You complete the animation.
During combat like that, like, it's not necessarily...
Yeah.
Like, they... It's,
the last trailer looked like there was a fair amount of like maybe like some puzzle solving, and you know, like we were comparing it to Tomb Raider into that. Yeah, there will be some of that, you know, running, jumping, you know, climbing, discovering stuff, but there will definitely be a good amount of like one-on-one combat. And then, like I said, I'm most interested in the story. I want to know what happens.
Do we know
from like
what
a Jedi
other kind of characters are in this game?
We do. Do you remember Saw Gerrera from Rogue One? Yeah, he was in the Clone Wars. I know he appears at some point in this game.
Okay.
He's much younger in this because he's, you know, he dies in Rogue One, which is like right before Episode 4, so he's like 20 years younger here.
But that's it, just that.
There may be, you know what? I'd be surprised if there aren't. This is like post Order 66, so like a lot of people are scattered throughout the galaxy trying to hide at this point. Like even Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, like they don't want to be found.
Right. So those big characters wouldn't be.
Yes, like that might be unlikely, but you're definitely going to see like Vader at some point. Like I think it would be weird if we don't see Vader in this game, because the Inquisitors are at his behest. Vader is the one who kind of controls the Inquisitors. So, we know that there's at least 2 Inquisitors in this. There's the girl. The seventh sister, I believe it was, or second sister. Maybe there's 3. I don't know. And then there was that huge Hulk-looking guy. Yeah, that guy was also. He had a lightsaber. So there's at least 3 Inquisitors in this, and we know from the previous trailer there's obviously some large bosses and whatnot. But should be a fun playthrough, and I think it's also going to be like from what I've heard, there's like a fair amount of gameplay. So we'll just have to hope
so, because it's a video game.
It better be worth the $60 or whatever it is. It will be though. Yeah.
Should be fun.
Can't wait. Check you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.